Power up.
Bringing systems online.
Broadcasting standby.
Hello, Faith.
Hello, Mytha. Are you ready to start the show?
Yes, let's get the party started.
Powering systems up. Let's kick it into overdrive.
Hello, stream. Please strap in and enjoy the ride. And remember, there is always Alt F4.
Reaching party cruise velocity in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so a quick impromptu stream, because it seems my Dungeons and Dragons buddies want to broadcast the adventure today. We're going to Waterdeep, and it's supposed to be quite the adventure, so I'm gonna get set up and do this. I may have to change the mic because they may not be able to hear me properly with my new mic setting, but we'll see. And plus, I think I'm getting sick. My throat is a little sore. It's gonna be fun though. Need to check to see how the stream looks. Wow, I'm huge on the stream. I may want to resize the camera. Where is the webcam? Oh, there it is. I mean, it's okay this way. I'll let the guys decide when they get in here. If they watch it. So they can decide whether or not it needs to be done. I mean, I can always just bloop, just completely take it off. That would be an easy fix. I may have to change the mic setting though. It's picking up me typing. Boys Gate. $6.50. That might help some. Alright, so yeah, I guess I could jump in voice chat as well. Hello, hello, hello. How's the audio level? Because I'm changed up my mic setting for the stream.
What was that?
I'm just doing a mic test. I've changed up my mic setting, so I may be lower on Discord. I can't seem to boost it anymore.
No, it sounds fine. You don't sound too low.
All right, good. I can always change it if I have to.
No, it's good. Tyler likes it.
It's a very, very limited overlay that I've done just to block out some of the web page stuff and my dashboard.
Yeah, I was about to go look at it.
Plus, for my stream, I also use Sirenscape, which is a soundboard program designed specifically for role playing. So it's got all sorts of nice sound effects that we can do, like dragon roars. Actually, I also bought the pack that Matt Mercer did for Pathfinder that has Victor and some of his other characters on here.
Hello! It's good to see you! What can I do for you?
However you say it.
Sirenscape? Yeah, I can.
Sirenscape? Yeah, that. Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet because I don't have any games to run, but I'd added it to my list to take a look.
It's got a couple of free stuff, and then a lot of packs that you can buy. The one that came with the Matt Mercer stuff has like 3 or 4 of his characters, and one set up for the Goblin adventure that they did one off on a while back, and then some that's got some sounds. It's like a lot of music.
Yeah.
Then you can make your own custom ones, combine a whole bunch of stuff to do, and like the music that's playing in the background on the stream right now is something I custom put together for my Numenera campaign.
Oh, I've got a commercial.
Oh, yeah. It'll do that when it first goes on. Don't see the one with the sound with the music.
Oh, looks pretty good. Is that you on there?
It's me.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Thank you. Oh, there it is. They changed where the music is on the layout. And the guy that did the program, he's constantly updating it, so like stuff will be rearranged when I get on here. Alright, so for everyone watching this stream, I've just muted it on Discord so they can't hear me there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like how it looks.
Won't annoy them.
So would our pictures appear at the bottom if we turned our webcams on, or how would you add that to it?
Yeah, that would be where the webcams would show up if you're using the Roll20 webcam stuff.
Ah, we'd have to use the Roll20, okay.
Yeah, I can get rid of myself and then show that, but if we were to do it the other way, I'd have to have a more elaborate overlay set up, and most people use either a program called Zoom or they use Skype.
Yeah, Skype sucks. Yeah, so basically like how Critical Role does it and all that, they have the little individual frames. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Critical Role, they got like just 2 bars. Some of the other streamers, they actually have like 3 or 4 different scenes that they can switch to depending on what they're doing, and their webcam will be in a different position. I don't know how they do like a screen capture, copy paste of the program where the webcams are, and then they can move them around wherever they want. The version of OBS I'm using right now, I don't know if I can do that. The old version used to be able to. So I'm not quite sure how they do that. That would take some finagling.
Yeah, I don't know if Discord has a video program in it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff we can do. I got a break screen. And I got my little program going in case someone follows, which I didn't turn down the audio, so it may be a little loud for people watching, or a little disjointed for people watching the stream. It'll fire off and maybe drown out us talking.
When I was watching it and then actually talking, like there's a slight delay. It was kind of funny.
Oh yeah. It's hilarious when streamers forget that they don't have their volume muted on the stream when they're trying to watch their stream at the same time. I stopped doing that. I just started popping out just the chat, so I got the chat on the second monitor. And I closed out my character sheet. Let's get that back.
Yeah, Dinks, let's start this shit. Tyler says he's got 12 people that want to watch this, I guess. You just see he wants you to make sure to have the past broadcast active. Make sure people can watch after, I guess.
Oh yeah, it saves it for like 14 days, and then I can go and I can save it as a highlight, and it's there forever. I can upload it. Cool. I can upload it on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to leave the webcam on or not. I can resize the image, make it smaller, but we could just look at our pictures. So yeah, I posted the link to the to my stream, so if they want to watch, all he has to do is share that twitch.tv/mythar.
Oh, cool.
And I have a robot assistant as well. Hey Faith.
Yes, Mytha.
Tell me a joke.
I can't take Scientology seriously. It's the belief that humans were brought to Earth by aliens on a spaceship carried by two massive lizards.
Unfortunately, if you're not on the stream, you can't hear it. I haven't figured out how to push it to Discord.
Take off, and the lizards go and hide under the sea in massive caves. Add 2 Italian plumbers to that and you've got the first 5 levels of Super Mario.
What's up, Dinks?
Hey.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to the internet.
That's pretty good.
Almost a little deeper than usual.
I guess we're waiting for Tyler to finish up his other game.
Could be.
He's a traitor, playing with other people. Ah. How dare he?
The shame. I say, off with his head.
So do you do like descriptions for the game on Twitch so people know what it is? How does that work?
Yeah, on the dashboard you can set up what game you're playing and then do like a little brief title. They even started in something called communities where you pick like I guess basically the genre of the type of game, and I guess it sends out messages to other people who like that genre of game.
Oh, that's cool. What about a journal on there? Do they do that?
No, there's a chat, kind of a bulletin board type thing below the video stream.
Oh, okay. Because if you want, you can pull from my profile, Torrens profile, in the bio and info. If you go down to Torrens Journey, I've got the entire what we've done so far. People have come in and out. It's pretty long, but I don't know. People may want to read it if we keep this up. I'm not a spectacular writer, but at least gives an idea.
You have been quite busy.
Well, I write the synopsis for every game, so I just keep adding to it.
Yep, I make sure I go back and read it. Keep up on the events before the next session.
Yeah, I try to get all the details. Figure it helps everybody out. It's kind of like Torin's inner dialogue, you know, because he's a little more stoic on the outside,
Right.
but then his inner thoughts are a little more funny.
Doing good, Amaki. How are you doing today? And generally, like the on-screen message says on my overlay, I usually don't pay attention much to chat once we get into the playing parts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And if we take a break, then that's usually when I'll start spouting off the thank yous for all the follows and the so forth and so such.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Ahoy! I have made it. Sorry about that, guys.
Not a problem. How are you doing today?
I am doing much better now, actually. I made it through an actual session where I've lived as a character, which is actually quite surprising at this point of my life.
Great.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You get a hearty dragon roar for surviving.
Was that your dwarf?
I don't believe you. It was a TPK, wasn't it?
Was that your barbarian that you made?
Yeah, the barbarians surviving. They're not big fans, surprisingly.
Who's not a fan?
Oh, everyone's a fan. Who am I kidding? It's a barbarian.
Yeah, barbarians fucking rock.
We have
Except
3.
that I almost died level 1 just from one attack, which was kind of annoying.
Yeah, well, you didn't want to use a shield.
Fuck shield! The only reason I can't use a shield is because there was a very, very lovely lady that came up to me while I was sitting at the pub. Nerdy new bartender at the pub that I'm at. And she said the words. She looked at what I was doing. She was like, "Oh, are you making D&D sheets?" I said, "Yeah, that's kind of what I'm up here doing." And I was having a pint of beer. And she looked, she's like, "Can I see it?" And she kind of looked over the table and she goes, "A barbarian with a battle axe?" And walked away. And that was the end of the conversation. And I kind of had to go, okay, you fucking win. I can't have a battle axe anymore.
Ah, well, Torin does pretty well with a battle axe.
Yeah, Torin does really well with,
Well, a +2 magical battle axe.
I'm not gonna insult. Yeah, you got a very lucky little battle axe here. Give me 1 second to move back over to where we are at. I am a little bit late to the party. I do apologize. But that ran a little bit longer than I thought. We are still in Everland, if I am correct.
Yes.
Yes, we are waiting to go through the portal.
Dragging a bloody druid through the streets.
Well, the only problem is we are missing our paladin
And the ranger.
and our ranger. Is he coming?
He said he would be late. Now, how late? I have no
I was
freaking
just about
clue.
to ask. Did he say how late? Is that?
No, he wasn't sure because I assume it's a nature retreat for PTSD. But I guess he's had a hard week, so I can't blame him.
Yep, that's more than an acceptable reason. I asked somebody else if they would like to join. They actually have another session going on at this time, so they are unable to. But for now, we can get started on this.
Well, you said it's a lot of role playing, so
Yeah, this is going to be our nice little role play side of everything right now because you guys are planning on taking the route that you guys went off with last time of ending up in Waterdeep, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, I don't think we're gonna throw you a curveball this time.
If you guys are, that's more than fine. You guys just
Green
ended
can.
off You can! You just started off last time saying, hey, we're going to Waterdeep. If you'd like to change your mind and go to somewhere else, that is more than acceptable. Give me 1 second.
Oh, we're gonna walk there.
Let's just walk back to Brinstead. That'll be fun.
That'll take you. That is an option. It's not your smartest one. I will make fun of you for the next couple of sessions, but you can make it there. So let's go back to actually where you guys were, because every time now that we're gonna end the session, I'm gonna leave it sitting on the north. It's just an easier way. So just for those of you that have not noticed yet, I did make some changes to the map. Everything that is squared in red is where those teleportation circles that you guys found in the last, 2 sessions ago. Every square that you guys see around Mirabar, that you see around Neverwinter, and all these other places are your teleportation circles.
Sweet.
Oh, cool. I wrote them down anyways, but that
Yeah,
makes
just
it easier.
so you guys had a nice little visual option when we went there. But let's go back
Oh,
to
well,
the
at least you wrote them down.
Somebody had to, right?
Yeah.
It's always me.
For anybody else that hasn't written them down, those are the ones. Oh, Buddy's not here to actually write them down, is he? I'm really hoping he joins in shortly.
I updated his character sheet, so he's level 7. When he jumps in, he can just jump in and play.
Okay, we are going to go with the assumption that he is simply coming with us, and he's kind of hiding in the background and doing whatever little thing that he would like to do during that time that is in the background.
Ranger shit.
Ranger shit all the time.
He's got a squirrel. Just don't ask questions.
As long as he's not getting arrested, we're having a good day. Okay, so
I think that was Zane.
I did not write one of them down actually on.
Is it Yartar?
Yeah, I didn't write that down on the north. I'll fix that after though. It's not a big issue. Now, because we are currently in Everland. Move everybody over to here. Sorry. Perfect.
Also, does anyone have the stats for a ferret?
That would be a weasel, I think.
Yeah, I think it counts as a weasel in the compendium.
Yeah.
Who's a weasel?
Yeah, just
It
That's-
counts as
you
a
can
normal
look that up.
weasel. It is tiny, AC 13, 1 HP, speed of 30, strength of 3, dex of 16. Yeah, it's all there. If you'd like to check it out.
Okay.
You better nickname him Polly Shore. The weasel.
almost the same as a cat.
So currently in Everland, get this back up right now. Guys, if I sorry, just give me 1 second to get my bearings back, because I read a little bit too far ahead right now, so I made sure I was prepared for what you guys were going to encounter when you guys made it over to Waterdeep. Because you're currently over here. You are still in Danabar's house. No.
No, we're in the tower. 7.
Yeah. Yes. You guys moved out of there. You are in Moongleam Tower. You are right here. There we go. Move you over there. So you guys are still within this tower currently. You had just made it back from your little extra diversion over to Stone Stand, where you found the flask, the iron flask. And it is Torin that has that flask, if I'm correct, right?
You are correct.
Okay, so we're going to start us back off then, just from you guys arriving back at this tower.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back at the tower from bailing
We just
Xanerus
rescued.
out of jail. For peeing on guards.
And a polymorph that he
Turning a
didn't
guy
do.
into an ant. Yeah. Shouldn't do that, Zane. It's
Some
dangerous.
random wizard came by and did that. I have no
Oh yeah,
freaking clue.
some random wizard got somebody locked up in prison, and it cost you how many gold pieces?
70, I think?
150 plus 75 or something like that.
Yep.
I think it was 150. Yeah, I think it was closer. It was over
Wow.
200. Let's not piss on the guards in Everland. Let's just go with that.
I'm sure it wouldn't go over real well anywhere.
Okay, so you guys have dealt with the prison guards. You've made it back to the city. You've gone through. Everything's been completely fine since Zane has made it out of his nice little holding cell, which obviously didn't do too well on his psyche, as he was stripped down naked. He was beaten. He took a nice little beating, to say the least. But you guys have emerged. Everybody's fine. Zane, you are still at half HP from that beating from the guards.
Yes, I am.
But you guys have made it back to the tower. You are back with the Harpers there. The Harpers seem very relieved to see you upon your arrival. They were a bit thrown off by your leaving for this little side quest, as they stressed the urgency of what needed to be done, and they seem a bit distraught by the fact that you went out of your way to go visit this little funeral place for the Uthgard.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
It's none of their business.
We're going to start us back off from you guys just arriving. So what would you guys like to do? Upon your arrival back.
I already got my pixie dust, so I'm good.
Yeah, I think we're going to go up to the tower. Are we inside or we're outside the gates?
We'll say you guys are just outside the front door of the tower itself.
Let's just go in again.
Yeah. As you walk in, you see Cyrax sitting there. He is not looking overly cheerful. He's been getting a bit of ill-gotten news from everybody within the building, from the Harpers, who seem to be stressing the fact that more giant attacks keep happening in places that you guys are not accustomed to hearing these attacks from. They're happening across the land in very sporadic locations. You guys have informed them about a bunch of them that were going on, but they started attacking places like Raven Rock, Hundlestone. They have gone down into the south, even into Shadowtop Cathedral. They've started attacking a lot of random places all throughout the north. And Cyrax looks a bit concerned for his safety and well-being at this point. And the Harpers seem to agree with him. They're kind of on his side on this one, where they are doing what they can. It looks like they're setting up provisions to make sure that Cyrax is safe.
Cyrax, what seems to be vexing you?
Sorry?
I said, Cyrax, what seems to be vexing you?
I've been told that I might be in danger when I'm staying here currently.
Why are you in danger?
They said that the giants they won't stop until they find the blood of Khymer. And as you might know, that doesn't sound too good for me.
I guess we better go find him.
Wait, what does that have to do with you?
I have the blood of Khymer.
Are you his son or his
Son?
Right.
This should be in Norkril, who is not with us currently. This is his guy he's supposed to be protecting. But obviously he is out a little bit sick on us today.
Oh, that's right. We left him at the tower.
Right.
Yeah. You guys are back at the tower where he's been staying.
I guess we better get you to Waterdeep to find your father.
No. He starts kind of laughing. The initial plan was to bring him to Waterdeep, and obviously you guys remember that one. But since the recent changes to this plan have occurred, when you guys have left him with the Harpers and the recent threats that have been occurring throughout the lands, the Harpers seem that they want to take him away. They feel like the closer he is to you, the closer you are to danger, and they don't feel comfortable with that. They have you out on a mission to find Artis Khymer, and they need to separate you from his bloodline.
That's fine. Can you give us a letter of introduction in case we find your father, so we're not just some strangers looking for him?
I can, but I haven't seen my father in ages and ages. I don't think he would even recognize my hand anymore.
Is there something else you can give us of his or yours that you would recognize?
He starts thinking. He reaches into his pocket. He doesn't seem to wear this, but he pulls out a small ring. My father left this with me, but I think he'd recognize it if I gave it to you.
Wonderful, thank you.
Give me a... No, never mind. You can just tell by the materials because you guys have seen them before. This ring looks like it's worth about 45 gold pieces.
It's not even a cloak.
So,
That's just because you overpay for cloaks, you stupid fuck.
so I can just label that as Ring of Artis Chimer.
Yes, Ring of Chimer. Don't put Artis, because it's Cyrac who gave it to you.
Oh, so it's like a family shield kind of thing.
Yeah. It's just his father's ring.
Well, Cyrek, good journey to you. I hope you stay safe. We will go and look for your father.
Second.
So while they're all doing their little powwowing, I'm gonna be in the corner playing with the cats again, and I'm gonna cast a couple of cure wounds on myself since I don't have any potions.
You do not need to do that right now. The only reason I will say that is if you'd like to expend your hit dice at this point, you are technically taking a short rest.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I can do that.
Yep, that's fine.
I need to get the calculator out so I can do this faster.
You do only have one, do you not?
Don't you get
He's
one for
level
each?
7.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
I was about to say, am I doing it wrong?
No. Sorry, I'm coming.
No,
From, I'm coming from the side quest where I'm just doing a character. I'm like, wait a minute. Give me a minute for my brain to readjust here. As this is going on, though, as you guys are sitting there talking to Cyrac, you have Crowan come back in, who you recognize immediately as that tower's resident archmage, who a bit odd in the head. He's the one that keeps changing his accent every time he talks to you, just to kind of throw you off, but at the same point try and make himself seem important than he really is. Jesus, those are some bad rolls, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get him out of the way early.
He rolled 2 natural ones for his hit points too, earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Say, hello, Archmage. What can we do for you?
Crown comes in. He goes, you. What? Why are you back?
So we can use your teleportation circle.
But why are you still here?
We don't know where it is.
I've taken you to the room before. You should know where this place is.
Right, but how do we use it?
Hands you guys a scroll. The scroll simply says the words "go." Because we do not use we do not use intricate magic within the room. The intricate magic is to keep people out of them. You may come and go freely, all of these places, but you must realize that if there is an issue in one of these places, we do have the ability to shut down one of these circles.
Fair enough.
I need all of you. Roll a perception check for me. Zane, you're actually the only one that passes it. You hear, it's coming from off in the distance a little bit, but you happen to hear a low guttural voice. It's very, very, very quiet from where it's coming from, yelling out the word Chimer.
I whip my head over in the direction of where I hear it and cock my head to the side and... Did y'all hear that?
Sorry, what?
Nope.
Sorry, just on your 20, you can tell it's coming from this direction as well. It's coming from the north.
I heard a faint cry for Crimer to the north.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. We should probably get out of here, guys.
Yes, that's fine for us, but what about him?
I don't know if these guys are gonna be here much longer. They'll probably leave.
I need everybody to
Or-
roll me a. I need you to roll me a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine. You guys all actually hear it. You hear the sound of metal crushing into rock and rock crumbling around you. You know that the town of Everland is covered by a stone wall, but it appears to be you hear the sound of cracking off in the distance, and that's the only thing that could be off to the north because on the way in there is no houses that are in the way between you. And you hear another roar sounding louder. Keimer! Show yourself!
Dinks, it's your kryptonite.
Yeah. Here come the rocks. I grab Cyrac.
Yep.
I grab his arm and I lead him into the teleportation room.
You quickly. This Archmage follows you very, very quickly. Crowan follows right after you. No. We must get him to the shore. We must get him overseas.
Oh no, this will be much quicker. You can leave in Waterdeep.
We cannot bring him to Waterdeep.
He can take a boat from Waterdeep. He'll die here.
Cannot bring him to Waterdeep. What happens if he is followed? What happens if they follow after?
They're already here. He's gonna die.
That's why we are going to send him nowhere near Waterdeep.
If he walks out that door, that giant is gonna step on it,
Silence!
and that'll be it.
Send him Neverwinter then. We send him up until Luskan, and we take him overseas from there. We must separate him from you immediately.
Alright.
And he seems
Go ahead,
very
then.
upset about this, and he makes a loud call, and a bunch of approximately 7 of his harpers come into the room, and simply they separate you from Cyrac. They do not let you hold on. They push you away. They make sure that you are not with him.
Seems a little excessive.
They seem to be in a gigantic panic by this.
Well, whatever you're gonna do, I suggest you do it fast.
You need to all roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh,
You will have
Jesus.
advantage. You will have advantage on this dex throw.
Here it is.
Dixie! Dixie babies!
Goodbye, everybody.
Dinks, you are knocked prone as you feel the entire tower that you're in shake, as if something was thrown against it.
Like a rock?
It does not actually remind you of the rocks that were crashing into buildings before.
Okay.
It seems like
I'm
a more
prone.
solid.
Like, I don't
thud.
take damage?
No, there's no damage to it. You were just simply
Alright.
knocked prone.
I'm gonna spend
But-
my movement to get up.
Wait, before you do it. From outside, you hear even louder. I know! He's there!
Oh, they sure are zeroing in on this guy.
You only hear one voice. It's the same voice over and over.
I'm gonna look
Well-
at Tarn and Norkril.
Either we fight or
And then,
we
like-
leave.
I'm gonna motion towards the teleportationer.
I want to ask the Archmage, do you need help with this giant, or you need us to leave?
We have no defense against a giant.
Does that answer your question, Dinks?
Nope.
Listen, you must go. We will do what we can to protect this place, but do not return here until you hear from another Harper that it is safe.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, into the circle.
Go into
Later.
the circle.
Go. I'll activate this scroll once everybody's in there.
While this is going on, one second. Cyrac is trying desperately as he's being dragged away to talk to you.
Can I hear what he's saying?
Yeah, because he is yelling and you guys are still in the same room. He is yelling at you to find the Roaring Horn.
Roaring Horn. Alright.
He just keeps yelling, find the Roaring Horn, find the Roaring Horn, find the Roaring Horn.
Okay. That's easy enough to remember.
Alright. I'll send this off.
I have a question, not a game. Would Norquiril stay behind to help?
Sorry?
Would Norquiril stay behind to help? He can always catch up.
Yeah. We'll go with the assumption that Norquiril stayed behind to help, and we'll roll it after to determine what stats he's going to leave there with.
Yeah, he would have definitely stayed behind.
Yeah, because I don't
But
think
in
we could
character,
make
we
it.
all know, yeah, there would be no...
he was.
We know
he
him
was
well
not
enough
leaving.
at this point to know that he is staying anyway.
Yeah, he would not be happy if we tried to leave.
The only difference is he's not yelling at you guys and convincing you to stay right now.
Yeah, because that's terrible. Okay, into the circle.
Oh, the sucker!
Okay.
Go!
Away! So you guys are going in the circle to Waterdeep, correct?
Yes.
Or Recto.
Neverwinter.
We'll just go to loud water.
Sorry?
Neverwinter? What?
Check.
Jamaica?
Rinchander. Nightstone?
Is it like the Harry Potter thing where we said it wrong? We all ended up in different places?
Oh,
There is
jeez.
6 different stones, and on the ground is simply, it's actually written out for you of which place you're standing in.
Well, that's not nearly as funny.
No, you're not going to end up in Morbrin or something like that. You're fine. As you guys step into here, I'm guessing you're all stepping in together, and you're leaving Norquiril behind to defend himself, with the
Yes.
knowledge that when he does return, he will.
I'm assuming our ranger's coming with us as well.
Yeah, he's not staying behind to help. He's coming
Cool.
with you. That way, if he does, knock on wood and praying to God here, that he does show up tonight, that we can piece him in seamlessly.
Well, he's a Harper, so he'd probably come with us to keep an eye on us no matter what.
See, that's the inner conflict I'm having right now. He's a Harper. Would he stay behind to protect the Harpers or come with you on the Harper's quest?
No, because the Archmage told him to go.
Fair enough.
He follows
He's our
orders.
watchdog.
Conflict solved.
Okay. So, you guys go through. The first thing you notice when you get around is that there's walls all around you, and you notice that there appears to be crypts. For anybody that has dark vision, you notice this. There is crypts all around you. There is just simply stone effigies of individuals. There is tombstones. There is everything that would suspect that you are in a crypt. On the ground in front of you, you notice that there is the teleportation circles, the same that you saw when you were in Everland, though. There is a set of stairs in front of you. These are stone stairs. They appear to be covered in dust, as if no one's used this to get to Waterdeep in quite a while. But at the top of the stairs is a large wooden door.
I'm gonna go through it.
I'm gonna cast a light so I can see.
As you look around, you just see more stone sarcophaguses. But
Alright.
you do notice that what you're noticing right now is as you step forward, it appears to be somebody standing at the door that isn't actually a person. It's a large stone figure that is standing directly beside the door with a sword across it that goes through the handle and through another little latch on the other side. So the door seems to be locked by this individual.
Alright.
I walk
Does
up
it
to
look-
it.
Does it look magical? Am I getting a magical vibe?
Roll me an Arcana check. Yeah, you are getting a magical vibe from this thing. It seems to be controlled in some way.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to it and with my druid staff and bonk it on the head lightly. We would like to pass, please.
Nothing actually happens upon doing that.
Can I have a look around for a mechanism of sorts that would activate it?
Yeah, can we investigate it?
Yeah, give me an investigation. You do not find anything that seems like it would activate it.
Can knock on the door?
Yes, you can. Give me a strength check on that, though.
Control yourself, Hulk. Oh, I told you to control yourself.
Well, it wouldn't be a strength save, it would have been a strength check, but it's a nat 20, so I will simply give that one to you. No matter
thanks.
what. No, that's fine. It's fine. No matter what the modifier was, you're getting the same result out of that. Let's be fair. As you start pounding on this door, you hear an older voice from the other side. Myrna! And you see that this stone soldier is holding a shield in the other hand as well. Sorry, I did forget to mention that. He kind of equips, so he's in a defensive stance, and he pulls the sword out, so it's standing with the sword pointed at you. But it is not holding on to the door anymore. And that is it. It does not move any further. The door is, from what you can see, unlocked.
I'm gonna open it.
As you open it, you see this elderly... It's a human male on the other side. He appears to be in his, from what you can tell, his late 80s. I apologize. I did not expect people. It has been quite a while since we have seen anybody use these circles to come to Waterdeep. Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, where are we exactly?
You are in a walled cemetery known as the City of the Dead.
Alright.
This is a small portion in Waterdeep. It is where we bury all of our most important people. He seems to be struggling with his words as well. He's taking breaths in between, and you can tell he's been waiting here quite a while, and he hasn't seen a whole lot of action.
Did we startle you?
No, not startle. I have yet to see people come through here in... Oh, what year is it even? It must be at least a year ago at this point.
Have you thought about retiring?
Men in my position do not retire. We live, we guard, we die. But remember the name of Myrna. It will open your way through. Did the Harpers not tell you this?
They were a little preoccupied.
Preoccupied? May I ask how?
There was another giant attack at Evelyn.
I have heard word now of these giant attacks. Rest assured, Waterdeep is currently safe. But
Good.
we have heard of neighbors to the northeast being attacked, as near as Goldenfield, as south as Nightstone. We expect the worst, but no one seems to care about the people of Waterdeep.
I bet it won't be like that much longer.
May I ask why you are here?
We are searching for someone.
Who are you searching for?
A man called Artis Kymor.
Ah. He just kind of chuckles at that name. You get a sense that he's heard that name before.
Is there anything you can tell us about him?
Have you heard of the Roaring Horn family?
We just recently heard that phrase as we were heading for the teleporter.
We're also looking for them.
Ah, Lord Zalron might be able to help you find Artis Skymer, but I wouldn't invest a whole lot into that.
Could you give us directions?
Ah, of course. They are in a villa called the High House of Roaring Horn. It's in the north of Waterdeep, about half a day's journey from here. I did hear a rumor from my son that there is one of his infamous parties going on up there tonight. I believe he has relatives visiting from... where was it? Not that it's important. All you need to know is I know he will be there today.
Do we need anything to get into the party?
I have no idea. Look at me. Do I look like the man who's invited to such an illustrious estate?
Yeah, I bet you're the one.
Yes, you do.
Well,
But you are a wealth of information.
You look more the part than me.
my son, I'm not going to lie. Your staff looks more the part than you.
And I'm just gonna let out a bark of a laugh and clap him on the back.
He kind of stumbles a little bit. He's pretty fragile. He's been doing this for quite a while.
What's in the room?
In the room that you're in right now?
Yep.
There is a wooden chair that he is sitting on. It is a small... It looks like you guys are almost in... not a sarcophagus. It looks like you guys are in a tomb, almost. There is a door. It is a stone door, but I need you guys to roll an Arcana check for me.
He's the Crypt Keeper, fellas. Crypt Keeper.
You notice that the stone door in front of you doesn't actually appear to be stone. Do not roll it with advantage. Just normal Arcana.
Yeah, I took the advantage.
Yeah, everyone else didn't. You notice that door, it doesn't actually appear to be stone, from what you can tell. You get a magical sense from it.
I want to attempt to touch it.
As you
So
touch
it's like...
the stone door, you notice that your hand goes through the stone layer a little bit. You can still see your hand, but it's not touching any stone. It's almost translucent around it, and it feels like a wooden door.
Okay, I'll open it.
As you open it, you see the blinding lights of outside, and you are standing in the middle of a cemetery.
Cool, this is creepy. Let's go to town.
I agree.
Actually, I believe the cemeteries in Waterdeep are supposed to be like really, really beautiful.
Yeah, they are gorgeous. This is not your average cemetery. There is illustrious flowers. There is effigies of individuals all over the place. It is very illustrious.
Oh, so it's kind of like a garden.
Yeah,
It's a rich person's cemetery.
they're meant to be very inviting for people to come visit. They're not supposed to be in any way scary. You're not afraid in any way. You are actually in awe of the sights around you compared to the cemeteries you've been used to seeing from where you're from.
All right.
Yeah, Zane's gonna love this. He's definitely gonna be ambling around, admiring the plants, and they're gonna have to usher him along, keep him on track, because he's gonna be easily distracted around here.
Was there any books with that old guy?
No. There was, sorry. He's just simply reading a book of children's tales.
And see, I thought you were gonna go with the lusty romance novels.
No. He's not that kind of man.
Yeah, like the Turtle Hermit from Dragon Ball Z.
I'm gonna go up to him and pull
I
out.
apologize. Sorry, just because I
Yeah.
realized I moved me, but not you. I left you guys in
Yeah,
Everland.
we're still staring at Evelyn.
Yeah, I don't have anything for Waterdeep up here. To my knowledge, let me take a quick peek. I don't believe Waterdeep has one, but no. So we'll just give you guys this, and we'll focus in on Waterdeep over here.
Alright.
Zane is taking off very shortly here. So you guys are now walking through the city. You're
Yeah.
walking through the very bustling city of Waterdeep. It is very busy. It is alive. Everyone seems to be running around, either buying things, going to work, doing many a thing. It is a very confusing city. It is constantly bustling with people. There is no real room to run through the streets as they are so packed and crowded. But you guys are walking through the streets towards the north at this point.
What
Currently,
kind of area are we passing through?
you guys are actually you're going through a residential area currently. It seems to be a bit of a poorer area though. But
Right.
as you guys get to the end of it, it opens up into a larger merchant square.
Yeah, we've had good times in these sorts of places.
Yeah,
Oh,
how many
yeah,
cloaks
lots
you
of
own
fun.
right now? How many cloaks you wearing?
2.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
you threw one away. I forgot. You threw it at a ghost, a spooky ghost.
I have it currently. It's being tracked on my character sheet. case you're wondering.
How many cloaks you fucking buy?
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you guys actually arrive in a larger open market square that's selling all different sorts of goods. There is shops along the sides that seem to actually lead into buildings, and then you notice that there is stalls and stands that go through the middle of this section, but there is room to walk between the two.
All right.
Are any cool things that we can see?
Sorry?
Like shops? Is there any shops selling like weird things that we can see here?
You gotta be a little bit more specific than weird things. Like, is them selling goat instead of beef weird? Like, what are you going for here? What are you looking?
Trinkets.
What's on your mind?
I don't know, magic items, strange pelts, just any kind of weird crap.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
And
Can I look as well?
Yeah. Give me all three of you. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
and Zane is going to be just, you know, the gawking tourist. He's never been in a place this big before, and he's going to be a little unsettled by it because he doesn't like cities. He doesn't like cities in the first place, and this is a big place.
Yeah, you struggled back in Everland. This is going to be a whole different sort of mentality for you. Yeah, you guys don't seem to notice anything of magical interest. You just notice stands selling stuff like water skins, classic normal armor and weapons.
Zane does.
Food. Nothing that seems in any way out of the ordinary to you.
What bars and taverns are nearby? Or on this street that we're walking down?
Give me 1 second, let me check. That is important, actually. Why is this not open? And why did I sound like Zane there? So as you guys are getting closer to the north at this point, you notice that there is two taverns. They are across the street from each other. One with all these little stalls that separate them. One of them is the Misty Beard on the left, and the other on your right is the Grinning Lion. In between them, sorry, it's not in between them, but to the left of the Misty Beard, just slightly up from you guys, you do also notice an inn called the Galloping Minotaur.
I'd like to keep an eye on my goods. Like, keep a wary eye out for pickpockets. No one grabbing my junk.
You heard the name of taverns and went, shit, I'm in the wrong side of town.
No, we're just in a bustling market.
Nothing had fairies in it. Nothing had a fucking hug in it. Like, you had... Okay,
just keep an eye out for pickpockets.
You can keep an eye. That's completely fine.
Okay. How do the taverns look? Does like one look more upscale and one looks more, I guess?
They seem to be pretty much the same. They're not illustrious in any way, but they both look like they'd be those two kind of taverns where you'd only go based on personal preference, not because of anything that was going on around or within them. If that makes any sense to you.
Yeah. Dinks, do you want to get something to eat, or shall we continue on to the Roaring Horn family home?
Yeah, what time of day is it?
Snacky.
I know how much fun we usually have in bars.
Oh yeah, I don't remember any of it.
So, which one are you guys going into?
Which one is the closest to me?
You guys are actually standing pretty much in the center right now, so you have one on either side of you.
One was the something beard, and what was the other one?
The Misty Beard and the Grinning Lion.
Misty Beard. Let's do it.
I do have a beard.
Let's
go.
Misty Step.
Oh, well, then it's decided. You coming, Zane?
So,
Yep, I'll
that's
head
how we're
over.
making decisions from now on. He has a beard as well. He's fucking coming.
At least two of us have big bushy beards, and one guy does Misty Step. So I guess that's how we do it.
Sorry?
I said, two of us at least have beards, and one guy Misty Step. So I guess that's how we pick.
That is, if you're going to decide a way on doing things, that's the way that you decide. Okay,
Let's do this.
You guys walk in, and as you guys come into this place, it's just stone-laden place. It's nothing that really sparks your interest in any way other than the fact that you know they're going to sell you alcoholic beverages. And at this prospect, Torrin is extremely excited for the obvious reasons of why Torrin would be excited about there being alcoholic beverages. But
I do enjoy the pint.
Sorry?
I do enjoy a pint or 10.
Or 10. Can you, what, sorry? Just because I...
Who do I see in the bar? I want to size up the...
you notice that this
people.
bar only has about 20 people in it at this point. There is some open tables. But of these 20 people, about 12 of them seem to be huddled together in a corner around this large circular table. And there's a woman standing on a bench in the very, very, very back corner. Her back is to this corner as if she seems like she's worried that what she's talking about might get her into trouble, and she doesn't want somebody coming behind her about it. And you hear her yelling, I'm sure I saw him! Trust me, I saw him! She seems older in age. She seems like she is past her prime, as it were. For lack of better words to put it. But she seems to be trying to convince this group of men and women ranging from their early 20s to their late 60s that she has apparently seen something and that it is not a lie.
I'm gonna slide up, try not to draw any attention.
Yeah, you do.
Just get closer.
I'm looking for a bar, a booth or a bar table far in the corner, away from as many people as possible.
Okay, you do find one open. At the far corner away from her, you do find an open table. The table is actually only slotted for 2 people, though, and it is in a small little alcove, so you are completely out of the way. of everybody else. You are very protected, and the only other table that is beside you can only hold 2 people as well.
I go and sit with Zane.
Okay. So who's going over to the table where she is yelling?
Me. Dinks.
Dinksy.
As Dinks walks over, you see a man sitting at this table. He seems to be laughing off everything she says. He's had a laugh on his face since you guys came in, and he is very loudly mocking. Huh, right. I'm sure you saw him. Let me guess. You were out picking berries, saw him walking around, and he just came over, gave you a wee little hand, and then went on his way. No. He was trying to get away. He was leaving. Why doesn't anybody believe me? And everyone else around her, as she's saying this, seems to kind of laugh, and you see that she's kind of hurt by the mistrust that's going on in the room right now.
Alright. I'm just gonna wait. I want to see what they do.
Well, we all know it's just a bit of a mess out there right now. Giants apparently attacking, and you claim you've seen one right out those city walls. I don't believe it. No, he was there! Please. And she starts, like, breaking down into tears that no one's believing her.
Giants.
And at this point, she's kind of silent as everybody's laughing around her. She kind of slumps down. She seems a bit defeated as she takes her seat again. And people start talking about random things around her, but she doesn't seem to have the courage to really talk anymore. You can tell that she's accustomed and knows these people and felt comfortable enough to speak her mind to them, but that's kind of rescinded out of her at this point.
How many people are around her?
There's 11 around her, 12 including her.
So I would be the 13th.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'd said that wrong earlier. It is 12 around her. 11 around her, 12 with her. You'd be the 13th, yes.
Alright.
And she is to the far back of this large round table. Like, you can't just walk up to her.
Okay.
He'd have to jump to be noticed anyway.
Yeah. My head's just perching over the top of the table.
Oh, you little baby. Someone tickle him. Yeah, so other than that, right now, people are ordering drinks, going their beverages.
I want to order my drink.
Is it normal for this many people? How do they all live this close together?
I don't know. I think they're barbaric.
Cha.
Alright, Dinks is gonna come back over.
So, what did you find? What caught your attention?
Crazy old lady said she saw a giant outside the walls.
Did you ask her what kind?
Nope. I doubt
How long ago she saw one?
No, there's too many people. I didn't want to get too close.
Why don't you invite her over to this other table that's near us? You can ask her a few questions and you can listen in.
Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna go up to the bar and order a drink. The heaviest one they have.
How many drinks can you have?
One.
Fantastic. Need a little courage for that cougar, huh?
You're ordering the stiffest drink they have?
Yes, the strongest. The whole bottle. The strongest they have.
Ooh, he bought the bottle.
Jesus Christ. He decided, I'm going all out today. Just give me 1 second. Let me find what it is here. I believe it's the same, actually, as back in Tribal.
He's got his shiny boots and he's going VIP status.
She pulls you out a bottle of Firebeards again. If you guys
Firebeards.
this is what you guys had before that just absolutely put you on your
All right. How much is that?
This man looks up at you. Well, I've never actually sold the whole bottle before, so.
How about a copper?
You give me 7 silver pieces for it.
All right. I'll just give him a gold because I don't have 7 silver.
He takes it and. Are you sure?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, thank you! He gets really excited. He's just kind of like really happy at this little tip he's gotten. And he kind of scurries off. But he gives you the bottle, he leaves it with you.
Alright, I'll take a big swig and attempt to not pass out.
Alright?
I'll take a big swig and attempt to not pass out.
How big of a swig? Like, how many shots worth here?
I guess 2.
How many can you handle?
1.
Fucking moron.
Go Dinks.
Yep. It is... Oh, why are you making me pull this back up? Is it con?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it's
con
con.
save.
Yeah, make your con save.
Nope. Failed.
Nope. You are quite drunk.
Alright.
Kind of stumbling a little bit after these 2 shots.
I'll
And-
move over to... Yeah?
Roll a stealth check for me.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Okay, so
That's awesome.
no one in the bar seems to notice that you're already getting drunk and stumbling around there.
I'm
in their
gonna walk
area.
up to that table with all the people around it. I'm just gonna walk underneath the table.
Very crowded table. I don't think you'd be able to do that without moving somebody to the side.
Okay. I'll hop onto the table then.
Everyone just kind of gives you an odd look. This whole conversation around this table stops and they all look at you. One of the guys, boy! Man! Get off the table!
I turn around and I point at him. I say, "Shut up! It's got nothing to do with you." And I'll turn to the old lady and I'll point at her and say, "You're coming with me.
Oh,
We're gonna have a talk."
Roll a persuasion check. With disadvantage.
Shit!
No, that's good.
No, it's not.
Oh, an 11.
No, that's actually still fine on her. Okay. I'll come. She kind of gets up, and everyone's now looking at you. They're very concerned, and you notice that there is tense eyes on you. They do not seem to like you and or trust you, and it has nothing to do with your size. This isn't some, like, short lives matter going on.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah. They just seem to not like the intimidation that you're putting in front of her right now, the ordering this completely elderly woman around.
Fair enough.
It seemed that
Alright.
you were doing what you needed to do to get her to have a conversation with you, because she seemed more than wanting to talk to people. She kind of, with the help of some other individuals, she moves around the table. They kind of tuck their chairs in to give her some room, and she comes around. What have I done?
No, we're just gonna have a chat over here by ourselves.
And she kind of looks over her shoulder, and a couple of the men nod. They're reaching under the table. You can't see anything that they're touching, but you're under the assumption that they have nothing of a major weapon, but they have something on them they're willing to defend this woman with if something goes sour.
Alright. I'm gonna fall off the table and then walk back to Tara.
fall off
or
the
jump.
table.
Fall.
He said fall.
He said fall.
Oh. Give me 1 second here. Oh, give me 1 sec. I haven't pulled these out yet today.
Oh, don't land on the bottle.
No, he's got to make a dex check to see if he spills any.
You hear me?
Yep.
Roll me a dex save. Where it at? No. Oh,
I'm
remember that
so
time
good
you
at dex saves.
fell off the table, you drunk little bastard?
Yep.
So you fall. You just you're walking. You miss a step. You fall flat on your face. And it's 2 damage. But everyone around you just starts roaring with laughter, including the woman that you've called over.
What about the dex save to see if he spills his drink?
Oh, you're holding a whole bottle, aren't you?
I'm assuming I've
Should-
spilled half of that by now.
Shouldn't it be with advantage? Because whenever you're drunk, how many times have you not
protecting-
spilled your
Yeah,
beer?
that is true. My beer comes first if I fall off a table, and I'd assume yours would too. Give me a dex save with advantage. Let's see if you protect that bottle.
Wow.
Yes.
I say he does.
Holds it up in the air.
You make the important roll. And at that point, as you kind of lift this bottle up that you have not even spilled a drop of, everyone around you starts roaring with cheer. But then, except for these 3 men who are still kind of eyeing you, not trusting.
So they have like full cups. They have like
no,
normal sized cups.
They have full cups, but from what you can tell, the way that they're taking their sips, they seem to be reaching the bottom.
Right. Well, I'm gonna fill them up with this supposed shot.
You're holding a spirit, right?
Yes.
Not like ale, and you're filling their cups.
Yes.
That bottle will be empty.
Right. I'm done already anyway.
They look at you. They look at you quite confused. What am I gonna get you on this?
Wait, so he just dished out like 5 shots
Yeah,
of
he's
these for these
just
guys?
dished out a shitload of this one. Roll a persuasion check. Let's see if you can get them to like you on that. Well, you'll have advantage because you gave them a cubic ass load of beer. Oh wait, a buttload, which I learned is 500 liters of alcohol or any other. They still don't seem too trusting of you, but they take the drink. They give you a polite nod and they start to drink it. They're just slowly sipping it though. They're not taking big gulps as you were hoping.
Alright,
Well,
then
that's
I'll
something.
just walk back over to Torm. And Zane.
This woman's still kind of standing there now.
I like beckon her over as well.
She looks over her shoulder to make sure that she has the attention of these 3 men that are now still reaching under the table, but sipping their very, very, very strong drinks. You can see on their face that they're in a little bit of pain drinking this instead of just taking it as a shot. But they seem to be doing okay with it.
Do I see them mean?
She takes an empty seat. There is only 4 seats though.
Do I see them mean mugging dinks?
Sorry?
Do I see them mean mugging dinks?
Roll a perception check. You're around an alcove. No, you do not.
Okay.
Alright. There she is. You can ask her some questions now.
Are you okay, little one?
Yeah,
Sorry, what?
of course. I'm fine.
You were talking about giants?
Yeah, we heard you saw a dragon.
Giant, not giants. Just one.
You care
Kind of
to
looks at you guys a little
tell
bit
us about it?
Have you not heard of him before?
What's his name?
Harshnag the Grim.
Harsht Nag.
Yeah! You've never heard of him before.
Nope.
I've seen him now.
So he's a regular in these areas, huh?
No! No. He is just simply known as being the largest member of the Force Grey. He's hundreds and hundreds of years old, but no one believes me that he actually exists. But I've seen him!
How do you know it was him?
Well, because of what he was wearing. This is where she looks a little bit nervously, as this is kind of the point where she started losing people before.
Well, what is this Force Grey?
Roll a history check for me.
Is that all of us?
Yeah, all of you roll a history check for me. Zane's already got it. Zane, you remember, the Force Grey are a notoriously destructive adventuring company that have come to Waterdeep's defense on more than one occasion. They are giants, they're all simply giants, but these are ones that are known as monsters to some and heroes to others, depending on who is remembering them and how they are remembering their actions in the city.
Right. Kind of like vigilantes.
Kind of. I wouldn't use that word to describe it, though. But they have come to aid the city. They are known for not having a like for giants. Though they are.
Giants that hate giants. That could be helpful.
Yes.
Quite rare and strange for their
Whereabouts did you
kind.
see him?
Just outside the northern gate. He was there! You believe me, right?
Oh, you're crazy.
These are strange times, ma'am.
You should just
Dude looks
forget
at
it.
you- Dude looks at you quite insulted that you said that you called her crazy, and she just kind of slumps down in her chair. Lets out a big sigh.
We've actually seen plenty of giants, ma'am.
But no one believes me that I have seen him.
Well, if you did
Kinda
see
stands
him,
up to leave at being called crazy. She seems quite
It's
insulted.
probably his son or something. It can't be the real one.
And what makes you think that?
Because he's hundreds of years old.
Yes, and for those hundreds of years, he has worn the same thing on his head.
It's gotta
And
be
what
a
is
bit.
that?
He has worn the white skull of a dragon. Sorry, it's the large skull of a white dragon as his helmet. He also is holding a jagged axe in his hand. Why don't you believe me?
It's a pretty far-fetched story. You gotta admit.
She just kind
How
of.
about you show us to where you saw him?
That's. He moves around so often. I can show you where I've seen him. I can show you where I've seen him 10 years ago. It doesn't mean he's there.
Where did you see him this time?
Just outside the northern wall of the city.
Alright.
how long ago was it that you last saw him?
It must have been 3 days now.
Has it
Well, we may have to go investigate that.
has it rained or have any adverse weather since then?
Well, it rained pretty hard yesterday. Why?
I look over at Torin and said, well, the trail may be obscured then. If you want to look for him, we could, but...
No. Oh no. You never see him for long. I'd only see him once in a while, and for only an instant before he's gone again. He knows he's not feared around here, but he'd rather not show his face.
Well, maybe we'll meet up with him at some point.
Many have said that, few have actually done it.
Well, thank you for your help.
Just kind of nods and then goes back to the table to do that.
We should probably go find this guy.
Well, you want to try to find him or go to the party first?
I have no idea, and Dinks falls asleep on the table.
I guess he's taking a short rest.
I kind of just prod him with my staff.
Well, yeah, we'll say you guys are taking a short rest. Nothing's happened between this and your last short rest.
Oh, I
think
would.
you gotta make a con save there, Tinks.
Oh yeah.
I would say that I could use my new 4th level spell from leveling up to locate creature, but it has to be something that I'm familiar with. So yeah.
Yeah.
If we had the ranger with us, he could do it. Easy. I said we go find out what we need to get into the party.
That would be more hilarious.
Dinks, are you still passed out?
Yep.
I'm just gonna take Dinks and put him up on top of my backpack. And kind of like, I don't know, tie him there so we can keep going. Just put a cloak over him.
I've got 2 on me already.
I just spread him out so it looks like he's not there.
Yeah, it's just a little decorative patch on there. How long's it been since we talked to her?
You guys are just taking. Sorry, you guys are cutting out a little bit on me here. How long are you guys taking the rest for?
I don't know.
So we'll say about 10 minutes. Walk back over.
Right. Yeah. He'll still be asleep.
Okay, we're gonna continue on to the Roaring Horn family.
Yeah,
mansion.
I don't feel safe leaving Dinks there, so yeah, I'll just pick him up.
Yeah, I put him on top of my backpack.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are walking up to the Roaring Horn estate?
Yes.
Okay. As you get to the north ward of the city, you see that everyone seems to be bustling in the same direction. People are going towards this large area. Sorry, give me 1 second here, actually.
Must be a pretty big party.
This is quite important. This is out of character, sorry. This is out of DM mode. This is quite important. Can we do it?
Dinks will wake up as soon as it gets noisy.
Sorry, I do apologize. Are you guys cool if we take a 5-minute break here?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a 5-minute break here. This is a good spot to do that. I'll shoot you guys a message as to why. Alright, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back too.
Alright, so yeah, everyone watching the stream, hope you're having a good time. Feel free to jump in the chat. I'm kind of paying attention to it, trying to, that's everything. My second monitor is really cluttered with a bunch of stuff for the stream, though. So, yeah, hang tight, and we'll be right back.
Hi, guys.
Hey, what's up? Are you coming to play, or are you still out?
No, I got home a while ago.
Take this time to pat your cat, walk your dog and get a refill of your favorite beverage. We will return to the fun and action shortly.
Yeah. Yes, so you know, you forgot to mark Yartar on the map.
Yep, we already know that.
Okay.
Hello.
You have to point out. He's been here for 2 minutes, and the first thing he wants to do is point out my fucking mistakes.
Of course, that's what I do. Someone has to do it and keep you in line.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Just remember what Norcurl's doing right now, so you can punish him.
Yeah, I know. I do have the option to punish him pretty fucking hard. Norcurl, what you've missed is, do you remember Cyrac that was with you?
Yeah, I remember.
He has been taken off to Nightstone. They're going to send him overseas. A giant started attacking the tower that you guys were at before, and you were instructed not to come back until it was safe. We knew your character well enough, and if you'd like to correct it, that is completely fine. We can do so beforehand. But there is no way you would have left that place to just die. You would have stayed to protect it, correct?
Yeah, you mean Everland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But-
we left you there to defend it.
Yeah, help the people get away and
Yep.
so.
Yeah. So it was only one giant. It was just one.
We didn't know that though.
No.
Yeah.
But
Fight
you know
the
it was
giant.
one.
Yeah.
I need you to roll for me, just flat, a D100.
Sure.
You actually have to roll 2 of them.
Fight the giant.
Giant Slayer.
100.
Oh!
Yeah, those are opposite ends of the spectrum.
Okay. So the first one's the damage. Your damage on that is multiplied by 8, so it's 16 damage.
Okay.
But that last one, you found the treasure that is on him, is Zane back?
Yes.
Okay, we can go back into. Oh, never mind. You already did. Perfect. You found the. He's carrying actually a necklace with him. That necklace is worth 800 platinum pieces.
Okay.
Bank.
Very nice.
So it's
But it did destroy a large portion of the tower that you were trying to defend.
okay.
Like, how much of it? Like, the transportation circle?
Well, no, because as you guys are walking towards the north, you notice in front of you, he has a little bit of a limp going on. You notice what appears to be from behind Norkril, walking towards the north. He has been instructed by the Harpers on where he might find you guys in the city. Because you guys took such a long stop in that pub to talk to the woman and do everything else, he is actually slightly, literally within 10 feet of you, ahead of you.
So,
Hi guys. We missed some crazy shit in Everland after you left. There was only one giant. Managed to destroy a lot of the city, but at last we stopped it.
Wait, what? How did he end up here?
Killed a giant, took the teleportation circle. He was instructed by the Archmage in Everland on where you guys were to be going.
Okay.
Because he heard Cyrak's request. He never left with Cyrak. He sent him off with different Harpers.
Right.
So how come he left?
Would somebody else like to fill him in, or would you like me to?
We went to a bar. It was good.
He's asking why
times.
Cyrak's gone.
Tyler, you
Oh,
can,
he's,
because he probably would have talked to the Archmage about
Yeah,
it.
you would have talked to the Archmage. The Archmage would have informed you that they wanted to separate the blood of Artis Chimer, the blood of Chimer, from you guys because they realized that giant attacks were starting to happen all over the lands in random areas. It wasn't just in any major city or anything that had a reasonable objective. They were simply attacking random settlements, cities, everything that they could find across the land. Some of them have been able to fend these attacks off. Others have been succumbed to these attacks. But they're happening at a very sporadic and unmeasurable source. And during this time, they realized that some of them were after the blood of Artis Chimer. So Cyrak, obviously being his son, has the blood of Artis Chimer in him. So they realized that it'd probably be better to separate you guys from the blood of Chimer in order to make sure that your mission was still safe in trying to find him.
Okay.
So they took Cyrak to Neverwinter. Their plan was to move him up to Luskan and go overseas from there.
Okay. Do we know why they're after his blood?
No.
Okay. Oh yeah, the giant also had a necklace worth 8,000 gold.
800 platinum, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that's 8,000 gold. Yeah, one platinum is 10 gold.
Maybe we should sell it.
Yeah, but who can afford, fencing something worth 8,000 gold?
We're in Waterdeep. We can find someone.
Well, we're about to go to a noble house.
Okay, so as you guys are walking into the north, you notice that... Sorry?
I was just gonna ask, is there anything else particular about the necklace, or is it just worth a shit ton of gold?
It's simply worth a lot.
Okay.
It offers you no other valuable properties other than it is worth money.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what have you done here in Waterdeep?
Well, we found out that there's a group of not quite so bad giants called Force Grey, and one of them has been sighted outside of the northern walls recently.
Of Waterdeep, you mean?
Yes, of Waterdeep.
Okay. Okay, so where are we going now and why?
Well, I believe we're headed towards some noble house that may be associated with this person that we're looking for.
Okay.
You would have heard
Um,
this from the Archmage, actually. You're going to the House of Roaringhorn, home of Lord Zelron Roaringhorn. It's where Cyrac kept yelling at you guys to go as he was being dragged into one of the other teleportation circles.
Okay.
It was not a dragging where you needed to defend him, do not worry.
Okay. I'm gonna miss Cyrac. He was a great guy.
Was he?
Yeah.
I think I spoke to him once.
Well,
Good time.
he helped me fend the giants in.
By that you mean you saved him, right?
Oh yeah, but he also stood the ground besides me.
He was
Right.
under a net. I don't think he
Yeah,
had
he
much
was
of a
under a
choice.
net.
Yeah, but he started the fling, then he
You know what?
stopped.
Shut up, guys. He was great.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want you questioning me. You were there, and he was, man.
I think it was Torin who was standing beside you.
They were
Yeah, in
best
the end,
buddies.
He was there when we started.
Okay. So you guys are walking towards this house, and as you guys are climbing up this hill, it kind of levels off. And as this hill levels off at the north end of town, you notice this large, luxurious estate. It is stone carved on the outside with large 20-foot pillars that hold up just simply different parts of the house. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to the architecture. It is just absolutely eccentric for the only reason of being eccentric.
Like the Winchester Mystery Home.
But from what you guys can tell, this house looks quite old. It looks like it's kept very well, but it looks hundreds of years old. And people are simply going into this house in small numbers right now. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of security or anything going on around, but people are simply walking in. They are dressed quite nicely, though.
So we have the ranger with us, right? Technically,
Mm-hmm.
Technically, but why, what's up?
I'm going to stop the party as we're starting to approach and seeing how fancy everyone looks, and look around at all of us, and especially looking down at myself. And I was like, I think I need to do something first. And I'm going to use my wild shape and go into ferret form, and I'm gonna scamper up and hide in the pack of the ranger to try to cause less of a scene.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll say that you can kind of just go with him on that, but he will not have, like, we're not going to start adding in interactions with him right now. He is not actually here tonight.
Okay.
Right? Like, we're not going to start adding in interactions with a character that's not here. I don't think that's fair to do to his character.
Sure, yeah, or I could get on Torin, but I didn't want to jump on Torin when he also is he's still carrying dinks, right?
I'm awake now, but I'm still up there.
You wouldn't add any weight in your human form.
So yeah, either one, whichever one y'all want to go with, roleplay wise.
So yeah. Hey guys, why don't we go and get a room and buy some nicer clothes and come back. Maybe wash.
I mean, these are like regular winter cloaks, and under that I'm wearing my wizard robe, so I'm fine.
These are
You
some
wore
very nice
layers
cloaks.
just in case of inclement weather?
Like, I got rid of the ratty cloak. These are the nice cloaks.
I want to wear fancy shit. I just gotta take these cloaks off.
Yeah, might be a good idea. You don't want to go in?
Wait. Are you suggesting we go get some more cloaks?
You know,
yes.
It might not be a good idea to walk in there with a chainmail and all dressed for combat.
This is an excellent idea.
Why was Dinks unconscious?
I drank
He drank.
2 shots.
He had 2 beers.
2 spirits.
Are you hungover, man? Are you alright?
No, I made my save.
Ah, nice.
He did
He's
faceplant.
okay, man.
He did faceplant
As he's
nicely.
peeking out from under his cloak from my backpack.
I did fall off a table though. That was fun.
While yelling at a woman that she needs to come with him.
You walked off a table. I don't know if it's the same as just falling. You just kept going.
So yeah, if we're gonna go and get a room, I'll hold off on my wild shape. Make sure.
What do you mean, get a room?
Because they were saying something about going and getting a room and spiffying up.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you meant in the house that you're going to.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna, commandeer a room.
That's...
I'd like to rent your finest place.
Hey,
Now you,
slaves,
understand
take
my,
my
now
stuff.
you understand my confusion of, we're gonna go get a room. So you guys are going to acquire more fancy clothing? True?
Yep.
Procure.
Yeah.
I think it's pro. It might be. Whatever. You're gonna go get some fancy shit. Okay, so, stores are starting to close at this point, but you do find one open that is selling quite fancy clothing, but it appears to be at quite a high price.
Do they have any of my size?
They have all sizes. So very
Excellent.
well-stocked store.
That water's deep for you.
So I'm gonna guess you guys are all wanting to buy very nice clothing.
Yeah, we go inside, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zane's just gonna ruffle through the clothing, like poke at it with his staff and grunt and look over at the rest of the party skeptically. You want me to wear this?
Yeah, that's the deal.
I don't think so. I'll explain my plan to just go as as a animal pet or something like.
Yeah, how about you sit in my hat?
Your hat.
You have a hat?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a hat.
Maybe. Maybe you can, change shape to a cat and see what you can find out in the house. I assume they have cats for fighting vermin and stuff.
It might just be better if you go as yourself. Ask this man if he can find you clothes similar to what you have, just nicer.
I'm pretty much just wearing hide armor.
That must chafe.
Probably got some sticks stuck in there.
Pine cones?
How much? I asked the store owner how much would it cost to buy some better clothes.
Sorry?
How much? What would it cost to buy clothes?
And she kind of sizes you up. About 4 gold pieces.
Oh, girl, you probably have your priestly vestments, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Those are generally pretty nice.
Yeah.
With like your holy symbol stitched on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find the tallest, pointiest hat I can.
But I'm gonna. Are you sure you want us to pay 4 gold for clothes? It's not.
Yeah, quite sure.
We gotta look fancy, no, girl.
Yeah, but I'm trying to come up with something that I can persuade it with to lower the price, for you guys.
Maybe trade her that
You know
necklace
what
got.
might persuade me?
What?
4 gold pieces.
This one's a smart ass.
Well, I'm gonna go with my priest vestments. I forgot about that stuff.
Everybody has a cheap friend, right?
So the,
Ma'am, all I need is a new loincloth, maybe some boots.
San, if you don't have any gold, I can give you some. I can give you 4 pieces.
Yeah, I'm pretty tapped out. I'm looking at my sheet. I do have travel clothes, but yeah.
How'd you lose all that money, Zane?
I forget.
Well, it was that mysterious wizard that did it.
That mysterious wizard pissed on a guard?
And
The one that turned him into an ant.
Yeah,
San,
the wizard didn't help the situation, but he did most of it on his
Made
own.
it way worse, yeah. I don't know who that was.
Sainers, I'm gonna give you 4 gold pieces so you can buy clothes for yourself.
Okay.
You can become a civilized man, you know.
Yeah, that's gonna be skeptical.
Let's not go that far yet.
You still gotta try to convince him to take a bath.
That's not my job.
One step at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
I give her the
So
4
is
gold.
that-
She can dress me.
What?
Is there a super tall, pointy hat?
Well, we'll say yes, but it's on sale.
I'm buying it.
You're just buying the hat?
Yes. I don't need the
It's
clothes.
50 silver.
50 silver. That's nice.
Sorry, it's 5 silver. Wrote that down wrong.
Oh,
Alright, that's my mistake.
bonus.
Yes.
No one wanted this hat. It looks like it's been there forever. You have to blow the dust off of it.
Yep.
But it is literally a foot tall and it is pointy.
It's almost half my height.
It's exactly what you wanted.
Yes. Right, I'll go over to Zane and I'm like, here, look, you can hide in here.
I just look it over and like, considering what I was planning on going as, I doubt it.
And what would that be?
A ferret.
A ferret would fit in there.
It's a foot tall.
Just wrap yourself around the brim. Yeah,
Yeah, you
furry
can just sleep on my head.
Well, there might be also just. Are you gonna buy the clothes, Sane?
Yeah.
hat. I give her 4 gold.
Thanks you very, very graciously. Allows you to take the clothes.
What does she give me?
She just gives you a very, very nice set of pants, a very nice shirt, and underwear to go with it.
Since I'm gonna
They're
go
all
ahead.
gold laden and very nicely decorated. There seems to be floral designs on them as well.
Oh yes,
You can
Flor-
keep the
floral
shirt.
plant.
Thank you.
Floral plant designs
you're-
would go well with me.
I don't think they'll let you in if you're not wearing a shirt, Tom.
I nudge him in the side, like, if I'm gonna get diddied up, so are you.
Fine.
No, we'll paint it on. Doesn't have to wear a shirt.
And you're gonna go with your wizard's clothes. Things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You've all gotten your stuff. You're all good to go. You're all ready.
Yep.
We're
So,
gonna.
as you guys are walking back to the house, you notice that now the line going towards the house is starting to dwindle a little bit. There's less people going towards the house now. But it still seems to be booming on the inside.
What time of the day is it?
It's about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night now.
Okay. So it's evening.
So we had time to go rent a room and then drop our stuff off and then go to the.
We can also. We can put our weapons in my bag of holding, just in case we might need it.
Good idea. Let's do that.
Okay, yeah. Just throw all of our combat gear, travel gear in there, and because I'm sure we'd look a little funny with fancy dress with backpacks and everything.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep, that's fine. You guys are putting it in the bag of holding. They see you in just your very nice garbs, and one of you holding a bag. As you guys walk
has a purse.
Sorry?
Marco has a purse.
It's a satchel. Indiana Jones has one. As you guys get up to the house, there is two guards standing on either side of the door. They are dressed in full silver armor, and they seem to be crossing. They're holding two spears. They cross them every time somebody comes up, and they wait until they are instructed as to why they are there, and then they either shoo them aside or they are letting them in. You guys have about 4 people in front of you.
Would it be okay if I carry a visible bag?
Sorry, you have 4 couples of people in front of you, so there's 8 people in front of you technically.
Okay. Is it okay if I wear a visible dagger?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm not gonna chance. I put it away.
Okay, so people start in front of you. The first group that you see is shooed to the side. They are not allowed in, but you do not hear the reason as to why they were.
I'm gonna take out that ring.
The Ardesheimer ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put on the badge from Tribor. The platinum badge of Tribor. And the necklace.
It wasn't a platinum badge.
Okay.
Just a badge. It's a normal,
Okay.
everyday, regular insignia badge. That's fine. Anybody doing anything else?
Nope.
Okay, the next group in front of you pulls out a piece of parchment, show it to the guards, and they are immediately allowed inside.
Is there anyone behind us with a piece of parchment?
Roll a perception check. You notice a couple people. It seems like there is some written invitations that were given out, but not everybody has one.
Alrighty. We need a written invitation to get in, I think.
Do we know if there's a event going on in this house today?
Yeah, there's a party.
Okay.
The guys behind us have one.
I also want to put out my Harper's badge.
Okay. There is now one group that's about to go through. You notice they pull out a piece of parchment and show it to the guards, and the guards simply do not allow them to come in. It is now... They're not calling upon you yet. They don't seem to be calling upon anybody that's coming up, but you are the next in line.
Maybe they have a safety limit.
We'll find maximum capacity.
Safety limit. They're holding fucking counters and clicking shit off. Sorry, there's 600 people in here right now, and no, you guys are up. What are you doing?
I greet the guards. Hello.
They don't say anything. They don't say anything to you. They're stone silent.
So we're here to see Lord Selron. We've been sent by the Harpers. And I show him.
Roll a perception check. You notice the eyes of one of them twitch towards the other when you say the word Harpers, as if they know something, but the other does not react. He actually stays completely still. But one of them does react to it.
The necklace I have that's worth a lot of gold. I start rubbing on it or flashing it to make sure they notice it, that it's worth a lot of gold.
They do not react to it in any way. They don't seem to be even slightly impressed. People have been coming with jewelry like that all night.
If you would ask your lord to see if he would let us in. I also have a ring that he needs to see.
They can hear you. Like they're obviously able to hear every word you say. They do not move to that though. To what you're saying.
I showed them the signal of Tribor.
There's no reaction to the insignia of Tribor.
So it's just the two of them?
Do they react to the ring? I show them the ring.
You see both their eyes go to the ring, and they see the symbol on it. And the symbol is actually inlaid. It looks like a fist that's holding a dagger, but it's holding the dagger by the blade. So it looks like a dagger's being thrust through like an open hand, as if it would hold it as if it was going to stab somebody. But it looks like it's holding it blade first. And both of their eyes go towards it. They kind of look at each other and give a very subtle nod, and then they simply pull their spears out of the way to allow you to enter.
Easy.
Easy peasy. What's up with the ring, guys?
We got that from
Cyrac.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's supposed to be his father's sigil.
Do we suspect his father to be this guy we're meeting in this manner?
No.
Okay.
You've already gotten this guy's name. It's not Artis Kyber.
It might have changed it. I don't know.
You don't suspect it to be.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are allowed entrance. As you walk in, you notice that everything is either done in very, very, very nice stonework, and it has gold inlaid in it, or it is done in marble, which I guess still counts as stonework, but it is very nice stonework, to say the least. There is intricate patterns depicting flowers on it, matching similar to the store that you guys were in before buying clothing. Very similar floral designs, which seem to be a theme of this house. There are people dressed very, very, very nicely walking around. And I need you guys to roll a perception check for me.
No.
Dinks and Norkrel. You notice, so Norkrel, you missed this just before you came. What would have been there before was a why am I blanking on this? A shield guardian made of stone when you were leaving the cemetery which you came from that let you out of the room. There was a locked door and an elderly man let you out. You notice that there apparently seems to be another one of those, but it seems to be mobile and moving around, and it's following around what appears to be about a 30-year-old man. He is sporting, though, a very long beard. He is human in nature. But other than that, everybody else just seems to be enjoying a party. This person seems to be going around and mingling people, but you notice that every step he takes, this stone giant is simply standing right beside him. Sorry, I'm saying giant. A stone statue.
Like a golem?
Right.
So I'm assuming there's this is a party, and there's like people walking around with trays, handing out food and drinks.
Yep. This is a very, very, very nice party.
As the party's trying to get their bearings, I'm gonna snatch up a handful of treats as one of those trays walk by me and start stuffing my face.
Yeah, that's fine.
I do the same.
I'm pretty sure I'm not doing it as with as much finesse as you, though.
The people that are walking around giving out food seem to be slightly disgusted in the way that you do it, realizing that you might not have. They seem a little bit confused as to how you got in here if you're gonna act barbaric in the presence of these clearly noble people.
Is there like a giant turkey leg?
No.
I want a turkey leg.
This isn't Thanksgiving.
Or
there's
Ren
people,
Fair.
There's probably a table of food. There's probably a turkey somewhere.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Let's talk to the big man.
So you notice that he is busy talking to a very, very attractive half-elf half-elf female that seems to be a little bit younger than him, but quite beautiful in nature, and he's simply having a very in-depth conversation, but this guard does not leave his side at any point.
Okay.
I stop like a few feet away from to not interfere with his conversation with the lady.
He just seems to be hitting on her.
And how does she seem to be taking it?
She seems to be slightly drunk. She's laughing. She seems slightly interested in what's going on, but it doesn't seem like this is the first time he's done this to her.
I'll walk up to both of them.
Yep.
And I'll turn to him and I'll tug at his clothes because I'm down near the floor. And I'll say,
sorry.
Yeah.
Immediately. I need you to make a dex saving throw.
oh jeez, he's gonna kick me.
The guard is. He gets
immediately as you touch him.
He gets +3 for that saving throw.
That does not.
Get down, Mr. President.
That does not even come close to helping him.
Okay.
Immediately as you do that, this stone hand hits you in the chest, knocking you just slightly away. It does not knock you prone, but it knocks you a little bit back. It's 8 damage though, and you are slightly winded from taking that hit.
Oh, that's a real touchy golem you got there.
The guy turns to you and goes, excuse me, but I would not be doing that. What makes you think you have the right to just simply walk into my house and lay your hands on me?
I was just trying to get your attention.
Yes, there are many ways to get a man's attention. Grabbing him is not one of them. Not one I recommend either.
Well, it certainly worked, didn't it?
I don't know who it worked for. Now, if you will excuse me, I am a little busy.
Before you go,
No, not before I go. Before you go.
do you know Cyrac?
No? What is a Cyrac?
It's
or
a person.
Artis Kaimor?
Who?
Artis Kaimor.
How do you know that name?
We are searching for him. We wish to protect him.
Protect him from what?
Torin,
The
show him the
giants.
ring.
Protect him from what, sorry?
The giants.
Roll a persuasion check.
I whispered to Torin to show
God
him the
damn
ring.
it.
I don't know where you heard that name.
I want to say,
I've
you heard
heard it from many giants who have been storming across this entire country looking for him.
He seems to be thinking and just mulling things over.
I want to say, We also heard it from his son, and I want to hold up the ring.
He reaches out and takes the ring from you. Where did you get this?
From his son, Cyrek.
He just starts clapping his hands. Everybody, out now!
Even us?
You do not move. You see a bunch of stone statues around the room start coming to life. You don't even need an Arcana check. You can tell that he is magically controlling them. He seems like he is very, very powerful with his magic, actually. And these guards just start very quickly forming a wall and taking a step forward, pushing people towards the large opening that you guys came in through. And within a minute, you are the only ones left in the house with him.
Oh.
Where did this ring come from?
From his son.
His son.
How did you find his son? Where is his son? Is he here with you in Waterdeep?
No.
No.
Good.
We met Cyrek in Bryn Shaddar, and we saved him from a giants who attacked the city. And then
We can't tell you where he is, because it might...
risk his life.
Yeah.
And then we took him along and to Triber and other places.
Come with me. Come with me now. And he drags you into a back room. He seems to be getting angry and a bit more flustered at what's going on. First, he leads you into a dining room. This dining room has a long table, looking like it's built for 50. And he sits at the head of it. He's making it very clear that he has a position of rank over you. And he waits to see who is going to be the one that sits to his left. There is no seat immediately to his right. It's an open spot before there's a seat 2 away from him. Whoever's in charge, come. And he pats the seat beside him.
I sit down.
I need you to roll an insight check on this.
God damn.
I need everybody to roll it.
I keep forgetting that I can't roll ones.
What do you mean?
I'm a halfling.
Oh. Norkril. You get the sense that this man really respects the order of power, and that he wants you guys to have somebody that is in charge of whom he can actually address individually instead of talking to you all as a group.
And I tell the others that what I learned. We don't really have a clear leader.
Well, somebody is going to take this seat.
I push Norcorel. You look fancy, you talk to him.
If no one objects, I go up and sit right next to him.
I'm gonna put my hat on the table.
Is there still a ferret on your head?
Nope.
No, but I didn't go with the wild shape.
I know. This
That would
ring.
be awkward.
This ring, and sorry, as you sit down, this empty space is immediately taken up by that stone guardian that walks with him. So it's standing right at the table where that seat should have been on his right. I have lived 100 years now. No. It must be nearing 2.
Is he an elf?
No, he's not. He's human.
Okay.
It must be nearing, but he looks like he's 30. He gives the appearance of a 30-year-old man. See, I know Artis Keimer. I know Artie, as it might be. But, alas, I have not seen him in years. Tell me you know where he is.
We don't know where we're looking for him.
I have been looking for him as well. And I need another insight check.
From everyone?
Yep. Everyone that can hear. Yeah, Zane, two things you can tell. You can tell that he is not lying about his age. He is nearing 200 years old, though he still looks... He is clearly human. He's not lying about his age, and he does still look 30. The other thing you can tell with that nat 20 is that he appears to be speaking about Artis Keimer as if he knows him quite well, and he seems like he has actually been looking. I've been looking for Artis Keimer for years now. I have yet to be able to find him.
Where was the last place you got any, like, notice where...
The last place I saw him was in this very house, attending one of my parties. I held a large party upon his arrival. And by the end of the night, he was never seen again.
But you have great influence, don't you? Have, like, people in all over the world that haven't heard about anything about him for years?
I have influence everywhere. And what I tell you is the truth. I do not know where Artis Keimer is.
I believe you.
I have looked for him through people. I have put bounties on his head. I have even tried to scry on him with magic. Nothing has worked to find Artis Keimer.
Do you know why the Giants would be looking for him?
No. Giants. Why would Giants be after him?
They are... Have you heard the news about the Giants attacking several cities?
Of course I've heard the word about the Giants. That's why I keep throwing these parties, to keep people calm and thinking that everything's okay and right in the world. We all know it's not.
The
North is under attack, and the fact that we live every day is a blessing.
We know that for sure that they're looking for Artis Keimer. So, do you know why they might be after him? For what reason?
I have already answered this question. I do not know why anyone would be after Artis Keimer. I look for a friend. Giants? I do not know why he would ever have a friend in a giant.
We doubt they're his friend. From what we gathered are that in every place they visit, they've taken something of great importance, like an ancient relic or something like that. Both in Triboar and Nightstone. You might heard about the Nightstone gone missing.
I've heard of everything that goes on. I have little mouths all over this land.
Do you know if some kind of that kind of relic exists in Waterdeep that the giant might be after?
No, it's Waterdeep. You've heard it, you've seen it, you've lived it. It's simply what it is.
What about Keimer's family? 'Cause I think I recall them saying that they were specifically looking for the blood of Keimer. Could his...
I know nothing of a family of Keimer. I knew Artis as simply himself. A man alone in the world. A man who made his own way. A man without family until you mentioned that you got this ring from a son.
How does Artis Keimer... What does he look like? His general appearance.
One second, do I have a thing?
For some reason with this pause, I feel the urge to do a Loot Crate ad.
He has, he explains, thin face, medium-length brown hair. It goes straight down, however. But, other than that, a regular-looking man. Except for that little mole that I used to pick on him about on his right eye.
Okay. Does he possess any particular magic power or otherwise?
Artis Keimer, magic, unless he's hidden it better than I could ever use. I highly doubt that. What brings you here? Why are you here in front of me currently?
We're looking
What
for,
sent you in my direction?
like we told you, his son.
And the Harpers have an interest. It was through their power that we came to the city, and they seem to be very interested in protecting the sun.
The Harpers, you say?
Yes.
Where are you headed next? What brings you here, and where are you going? What plan have you?
We heard rumors about a giant sighting outside the city, so we might investigate that.
There has been giant sightings outside of this city for hundreds of years. No one's ever actually proven it to me.
Yeah, but these sightings, every time there's been sightings, there's also been an attack, so there
Well, then we would have been attacked hundreds of times because people claim to have seen a giant walking outside of these city walls for, since I've been around, and that is, well, nearing 200 years now.
Yes, but have giants attacked in this force before?
Giants have never attacked this city once before.
No, I didn't mean Waterdeep specifically, I meant in general.
Oh, of course.
So they've been destroying cities all over the country.
No. Long before cities.
So you don't know any particular reason they might want to attack Waterdeep? There's no really...
I've already answered that. No. And he seems to be getting a little bit annoyed that the same question keeps coming up. As if he's too important and you are wasting his time.
Well, we approached you specifically because the sun gave us your family name. I guess he was hoping that you would have some clue, some direction to lead us onward from here. But if you don't seem to know anything, I guess, well, there's not much more we can do.
Where do you plan to go from here? Where is your next step on this adventure?
We don't really have one.
Your plan is simply stay in Waterdeep while all these attacks happen?
No.
You seem to have very little to do, and give me very little cause to help you.
Can you tell us anything about the adventures of Artis Keimer?
No, not overly.
Do you remember if he did something of extraordinary?
Artis Keimer, doing something extraordinary? No, not to my recollection.
Well then, how did you meet him? How did he become such a good friend of yours?
That is a question. That's all he says. Hello?
And I'm assuming you have no answer then.
No, all he says is that is a question.
Well, so far, we've gone from city to city warning of giant attacks since we were in Nightstone and we helped save that city. So I guess our mission so far is to help Faerun with this giant problem that's been going on.
I'd like you to roll a persuasion check. You seem to have good nature in your heart. Poor with words, however. Ah, he thinks, and he's sitting there quietly. He goes, Artis Keimer. All right, I'll help you.
Thank you.
Here's how I will help. I cannot offer you much more in way of information, but as you can tell by my beautiful appearance, and he kind of flourishes in the fact that he still looks exceptionally young. He looks younger than you guys almost at this point. Goes, I will grant you a small gift. The only thing that you must do in exchange for this is if or when you find Artis Keimer, you bring him here.
With force?
Why would you have to force a friend?
I was just asking to
Do
be
not-
sure.
Do not
Well-
force. Bring him. Tell him I'll throw another illustrious party for him.
What if he doesn't want to come?
Then I guess I don't see my friend Artis Keimer anymore. Do we have a deal?
Yes.
It should be easy enough.
Yeah. We have a deal. And also, we like the ring back that you took from us.
I didn't think he actually took it. I thought you were just showing it to him.
You
No,
said
he took it from Torin.
Okay, he hands it back.
Thank you.
I need you guys to just give me 1 second here. Let me see if it's in the compendium. Let's hope it is.
Today's episode has been brought to you by Roll20 for all your role-playing needs.
I'm just trying to bring up a, I can't find my PDF of the DM's guide. Zane,
Yes.
I do apologize. This is where you are left out.
Okay.
I can't find... Who had that nice little, link to our beautiful, beautiful books that I currently can't find?
things sent it. Some, I think.
Thanks?
Yep.
Oh, never mind, I might have just found it. Nope. Do you have that link to the DM's guide? I really just don't want to grab my book right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can you send it to me, please?
Yeah.
I sent it on Discord.
Thank you.
Yep, that's it.
I saved the link. I just found it.
I'm gonna bookmark. Oh, I do have it bookmarked.
Classic Tyler.
I just don't want to grab my USB stick, put it in right now, get everything set up.
I meant you had a bookmark and you didn't find it. Classic you.
Because he is going to age you.
He's gonna age me.
Aid.
Oh, I was about to say, I keep getting older Spontaneously.
Why am I not seeing the DM guide here?
It'll take a while to load.
I'm not seeing it in this file. I see the Dungeon Master's basic rules.
Should be there. Yeah.
Might have to
Yeah, that's
get that
weird. It's gone.
stick out.
I'm not the only one. Oh, I'll grab the stick. Fuck it. Too lazy to use the purchased copy, so I try and use the fucking... You just plug that in. Let's use the purchased copy then. Be all politically correct and shit.
Good for you.
Okay. There it is. It is on. Give me one sec, guys. I'm just finding it for you here. Okay. Torin.
Yep.
Roll me a D100. Okay, as this is happening, so he looks at you first. He brings you out. Sorry, one sec. He brings you out a vial with a liquid in it. And he simply sets. Sorry, he doesn't do it. He snaps his fingers, and one of the cell guards come out, and they bring you this vial. And it has a liquid in it that is oddly familiar to you, and you recognize it immediately as a potion of Hill Giant strength.
Thank you.
Dinks, the same thing.
Yep.
D100.
D100.
Things, maybe you can ask him to help you with the potion you found to identify it.
He brings you out a vial as well, and I need you to roll an Arcana check. You'll have advantage on that Arcana check, by the way. Never mind, you don't.
Okay.
That's fine. He hands you a potion of growth.
Growth.
Yep.
While I'm there, I'm gonna pull out the mystery potion.
Okay.
And just show it to him and ask him if he can identify what it does.
He looks at it and he seems to smile. He doesn't. Ooh. You know, and he takes the vial from you. He's like, and he opens it and he starts smelling it and he's examining it as thoroughly as he possibly can. He goes, I have been around almost 200 years, and I have never seen anything like this. What is it?
Well, we'll find out eventually, I'm sure.
Oh, let's find out now, please.
Please no. No, I think we'll hold off on that.
He kind of looks at and he gives a little smile. What would it take to make you try it now? Generally intrigued. He wants you. He wants to know more for himself, from what you can tell.
We have reason to believe the giants are after that potions.
Sorry?
I tell him that we have reason to believe that the giants are after this potion.
Well, you know how you make somebody less after something? You consume it. If there's nothing for them to get, what are you afraid of?
I'm kind of curious to see you
Might
doing
be
it.
really cool though, so I wanna save it for the right moment.
It might be really bad, though, and in that case, you'll probably want somebody, such as myself, who would be able to cure you, around to help you.
We can cure him if needed.
Yeah, we gotta get a pallet.
How can you tell me you can cure him if needed when you don't know the effect that it could have? Have you trained in the arcane for years and years and years?
But you don't.
I have.
Over 100 years?
Yes.
He's not buying that for a second.
I'm a halfling.
What would it take for you to try this in front of me? Right now. Let's see what happens. Oh, come on, please.
A quarter of your entire wealth.
Oh, come on. Be reasonable. It's a party.
That sounds reasonable.
Not anymore.
I'll make you a deal.
I lean into
that I have
Torin.
an abundance of these magical items. You take this in front of me now, and I will give you another to help you on your journey.
I lean into
I
Torin
don't
and,
think that's worth it.
and kind of mutter, "I'm surprised the little one didn't ask for the robot, the golem over there."
I want to.
How are you controlling these golems?
He just kind of taps himself on the head. With my mind, of course.
You don't have.
They're magically attuned. Come on, you have figured this out by now. You tried to tell me you've trained for years and years and years, and yet you can't figure this one out. How steady are you going to be if you take that potion outside of here? You're in the wrong hands and you end up dying.
Many people use pieces of equipment to control them.
I don't need such things.
Did you conjure these golems by yourself?
Does this matter? This is aside from the point right now. I'm having my own little conversation, little ones.
Could you attune them to me?
No, they are mine.
Oh, well, guess I'll just take that potion back then.
He's still holding it.
Hand it over.
If you agree to take it.
I'll take it.
Oh, what's the harm? How long have you had this?
Couple of months, I guess.
Don't
And
waste it,
you
Dinks.
resisted the urge to take it. What's the worst that could happen? And what's the
I
best?
could die.
And what's the best?
I get a little bit stronger for 10 minutes, I guess.
If you make this, if you take this in front of me, I will hand you an item that will help you greatly along the way.
I'm gonna try to take the potion back off him.
He rolls it along the table to you. He thinks he's made you a very fair offer.
I'm just gonna hold it for a long time.
He seems to be just sitting there looking, like he's tapping his fingers together. He's really hoping. He just wants to know. Roll insight for me as well, sorry. He does not seem to have any ill intentions towards you. He just is generally curious because he's never seen this before.
Alright. I'm gonna look to Tarn and Norkra. See what their reactions are.
Don't drink it.
Don't drink it.
That's what I thought. Now I'm gonna put the calf on it.
Really, turning away such a helpful item. Simply because you don't have any courage. Shame. Maybe you will die to giants out there.
Can I ask him a
Maybe.
question? Is he done with Dinks?
Yeah. Well, he's very upset. He's still hopeful, but he's...
Well, I would say, would it offend you if I give this potion of Hill Giant Strength to Norkaril? It won't have any effect on me.
Give it to whoever you'd like. I'm already offended enough that you have shown a magical item to me that I've never seen in my life, and you will not have the guts to use it. You plan
No.
on... What is your ideal time to take this potion?
In a dire situation, I guess.
How do you know in this dire situation it'll not put you at a disadvantage where it puts him flat on his back, unable to do anything, unable to fight, and laying there dying, where you have to focus attention on him while countless around you die? He seems
That's
to
the
be
risk, I
standing up.
guess.
He's standing up. He's quite angry. He really wants to see this used.
So I guess I won't get my item then.
I mean, if you want to see it in use, you could always just follow us around until I use it.
Not an option.
Oh, just let him drink it himself.
No.
He's looking a bit insulted at this point, and he simply sits back down. Fine. Well, I'm not going to waste anything else on you, since I don't think you have the courage to make it through even another night. You may go.
So I don't get an item.
You may go.
Shame on you for saying we should get something and don't give it to us.
Shame on me for giving you charity. Is that what you're saying? Shame on me
No.
for giving you handouts as you come like a beggar to my house. Shame on me for helping you in the slightest when I got nothing in return. Is that what you are saying to me as you insult me in my own home?
We had a deal where we were gonna take Horace Kaimet to you if you find him.
In
And
exchange for what?
for gifts.
And were gifts supplied?
Yes.
Shame on you.
You.
He seems to be quite annoyed now. He
Sorry,
sits
we'll
up
just-
back over at Dinks. Says, well, you don't share with me. I'm done sharing with you.
I don't want to waste this in a room.
If it's something useful, then it's gone forever. In a situation
And
where
if it's something terrible, then it's gone forever.
Yes, well, if he was powerful enough to actually identify it properly, then maybe we'd be more inclined to accuracy. But as it
How
is,
do you identify what you've never seen?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have no way of doing it, then it's a waste of both of our times. And I get up and I start walking out.
And yet, I was willing to pay to see it in action. Pity.
I'll turn around and walk out.
I followed the others.
Well, Norkaril, you did get
Laugh.
something.
He
Because
seems
I
to be
hand you the...
and shaking his head the entire time that you guys are leaving.
Thank you, Torin, for this great gift. I say to you in Dwarfish.
So, you're welcome. It'll help you more than it could help me.
This was not a gift from him, but it was a gift from you.
So where are we headed?
Well, it's nighttime. I say we turn in for the night or go back and drink for the night and then turn in.
We all dressed up nicely now.
And then we can go see if we can find that giant on the outskirts of town.
Yeah.
One second here, I'm just moving stuff around.
Would any of us know if there's any particular inn or tavern that people that
Yeah, we already talked about it.
Okay. Is there any other place than the place you were?
It's Waterdeep. There's many places.
Yeah, but maybe we can go to one of the other taverns and see if they know anything about the giant on the outside and get it.
The yawning portal. The yawning portal.
What?
The yawning portal.
Yawning portal.
It's a tavern in Waterdeep.
Okay, I just haven't seen that one. I just thought you were yelling random shit. Random words I know. Random words I know.
No, the yawning portal is a really famous tavern that actually has a portal that goes down like into this tower, and there's all kinds of magic shit down there and bad stuff that you can go fight.
Okay.
There's actually a book coming out about it that has a bunch of adventures in it.
Other dungeons. But...
Yeah, it's like Tales from the Yawning Portal or something like that.
I will. If you guys go there and use that, that's fine. You've got to give me a day to regroup because I don't have anything prepped on that at all.
It's fine.
No, I know. It'd be cool, something to come back to at a later time.
As you guys are walking through the middle of town, I need you to roll a perception check. Zane! Thank you for passing.
You're welcome.
You hear a slight noise above you. It's not making much noise, but a large castle starts appearing above you through the clouds overhead. It's causing a large shadow, even over the lit up city right now. It is causing a shadow to just appear over everything. It's blocking out moonlight even, so it is just pitch black under it. It starts moving towards the middle of the city, and many people just start running and screaming. It's causing widespread panic.
What in the seven hells is that?
Approximately 1,000 feet above you currently.
Maybe we should go look for that giant now.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
This is the castle that attacked Nightstone. We think. We had reports in Nightstone about the flying castle dropping giant boulder stings on it. So you might wanna skedaddle.
Yeah, I'm gonna like hold my hand above my head. Stop any rocks from falling on me.
Your arm doesn't reach because of your pointy hat.
I put that on the table.
We're outside.
As it starts moving towards the center of the city, nothing seems to be happening to it, but more people are running and cowering and hiding inside, and the streets are becoming more and more bare.
We should dress up for, we're in our nice clothes, so we should change gear into the combat stuff.
Yes, give me my armor.
Yeah.
Let me get out of this silly clothes. And I start stripping right in the street.
I just take my shield and my axes.
Yeah, no, dress up in my chainmail then. Do you put anything in here, Dinksy?
How long does that
put my
take? Is that like 10 minutes to put that on?
Oh, yeah, there might be.
Yeah.
I think it's 10 minutes.
Yep.
Do we have 10 minutes, Tyler?
Yeah. As this is happening, the castle just keeps slowly moving towards the center of town. It is quite a bit ahead of you now, though.
It's like
But then
Independence Day.
as it reaches the center of the town, it simply stops and hovers there.
No Krell's got one boot on.
Yeah. Wait for me, guys, wait for me! I stumble. Oh yeah, Ding. You should wait and let me heal you. You got damaged before.
Ah, no, I'm good.
Okay. So you're fine even though you took, like, slightly damage.
Yeah, no, I used to hit dice.
Okay. Oh, sorry about that misclick.
That's fine. Yeah, you guys are getting dressed, and this tower is now hovering over the middle of the city. It's right in the city square.
Is it so big that it covers the whole city?
No. It's covering that square of the city, though, like the central square.
Waterdeep is gigantic.
Yeah.
I don't know how big the castle is. That's what I was asking. How far away are we from the city square?
You guys are about a half an hour walk. Sorry, no. You're about half a day's walk. We said earlier.
Well, it's half a day's from the crypts.
No, yeah, the crypts. It's about 6 hours then.
It's gonna take us. Would it be faster if we would procure any horses?
There's no horses around that you're about to procure.
Damn it! And
Like everyone's hiding right now. There's nowhere you can just go and be like, "Hey, I need."
what did we do with our horses?
You teleported here, so I'm gonna assume you left them in Everland.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm the only one who can summon, but it's like 30 feet, so 30 speed, so I guess it's the same as us.
Yeah, pretty much.
But maybe
It's
might
climb.
yeah, he can climb the roof of all the buildings and maybe, well, I don't know. Let's move. It's gonna take some time, but let's.
If it's not doing anything, let's run towards it. Let's go.
Yeah, I agree, but
It's 1,000 feet in the sky.
Yeah, unfortunately, if I was one level higher, I'd have my flying form, but
I mean,
unless
I
y'all
could
have some way.
fly. Or I could send my owl to go check it out, but we'd be in the dark until it came back.
Oh,
If it came back.
also, wouldn't it take extremely long time for it to fight?
Oh yeah.
Feet?
Tyler, we can't see anything moving up there, or nothing going on.
No,
It's just hovering.
it's hovered and stopped.
I assume we start moving. Everyone starts moving towards the city center.
Yep,
Well,
I'm gonna
since
head that way.
nothing's happening, why don't we go see if we can find that other giant? Because we can't get up there. We're just gonna go stand under it. Nothing's going on at the moment. Maybe we can enlist
And then
his
we'll
help.
get pelted with a rock.
Well, maybe we can enlist his help if we can find him.
How close is this closest city gate to that square?
How far from the north gate are we? Because that's where he was
Yeah,
spotted.
from where you guys are right now, it's about 40 minutes, 30 minutes.
Well, let's go do that because that's something we can do.
This
It
This-
is very dark to go. Like, you guys can go out, but it is quite dark.
I have night vision.
Yeah, I know.
It's only 60 feet though.
Yeah, but
That's not
It's
that
not
far.
very far.
we have ways to see
It's very hard to search for someone.
if
Yeah, like you'll have disadvantage on searching for somebody. Yeah.
if this giant has been protecting the city. This probably will make him show up, so we might have a better chance of finding him. I agree with going and finding him.
Should maybe some of us go check out the center of town though?
It's gonna take hours.
would it be faster if I took my lizard and went on the roof, since I can go more straight? As long as the roof will carry the weight of me and the lizard. I don't know how much it would weigh since it's a celestial being.
I think it's
imagine
just
with-
the same.
No one on the roads, it would still take a couple of hours to get there.
Ah, yeah, but the roads might be, they might not go straight. If
He doesn't have a. If look for a map of Waterdeep online, it's all it's like New York. It's
Yeah.
all squares and stuff.
also there's no way for us to well, Dinks can communicate with
I
us.
can communicate. So if you want, maybe me and someone can go to the center of town, and then you guys go search for the giant. Whoever is left,
I think it's.
and I can check in after an hour.
I think Sen should go outside since it's more his. You know. You like the nature more.
And Zane's
Sure.
going outside.
So maybe Torin and Sane and me and Dings. You wanna ride the lizard?
Sure.
Dings?
Yep.
So me and Dings. I guess I summon my steed, and me and Dings start running towards the city center.
Yep. I'll message you guys in an hour.
Yo, what, sorry?
I'm gonna send them a message in an hour.
If Wolfgang was here, this would be over pretty quick. Dang.
What's the range on messages? Is there a range?
Sending has infinite range.
Yeah. Didn't we say that last time? You can send it to
Yeah.
people all over the world.
As long as he's familiar with him, I think.
Okay.
This isn't the cantrip one.
Okay. So who's going to the city center? Let's start there.
Nockril and Dinks.
Yeah.
As you guys get to the city center.
I guess the other guys arrive at the gate first, since it's much closer.
Yep. I'm gonna start with the city center.
Okay.
Their thing's gonna be a lot more difficult to do right now. You notice that this castle is hovering over the city, and you see a bunch of people standing underneath it. There's about 12 of them, 8 of whom are armored very heavily, and the other people as you come up seem to be dressed very well. You can tell that they are nobility within Waterdeep.
Okay. Do they react when they see a giant celestial lizard and 2 people on it?
They seem more concerned about the giant castle.
Okay. I'll ride up to one of the guards who look like who looks in charge.
No guard here looks in charge. They look like they're private guards.
Hello, what's going on here? Has anything happened from the castle? Have you seen anything? Heard anything?
He completely ignores you. He does not answer a question.
I go over to the nobles and ask the same thing.
They're forming a circle around them, so you cannot get in right now. You can tell there is a woman that's standing there that is clearly in charge, though. But they are very quickly talking about what needs to be done, what they should do, what could possibly be happening. And they seem to have very little desire to talk to you currently.
Is the castle doing anything?
Sorry?
Is the castle still
It's just
staying where
hovering.
it is?
Is it still 1,000 feet up?
Yep.
Okay. Anything you can do, things?
As you guys are standing there, you hear this woman who's very clearly in charge. She sends the guards out with the message to go out and calm the people and assure them that no harm will befall the city. As this starts happening, you see a staircase made of clouds start reaching down very slowly from the tower, appearing as though it's spiraling, and it looks like it's about to drop down from what you guys can tell, pretty much right where they are standing.
Oh, it's one of those stairs we used before, Dinks.
Sorry?
It's one of those stairs we used before, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Zephyros' castle. Except this is a different castle.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna be hostile.
But I try to approach the lady again.
She just kind of looks at you, then looks back to the people and starts talking again. She sees you approaching, but seems to take no mind of you. She's very busy with what's going on, with what's happening, as these stairs get closer and closer to the ground.
Make your lizard shout at her.
Dings, it might be better if you get off the mount, so I can...
Yeah.
And try to get up on one of the roofs where you can,
If I need to, I can just blink away.
Both of you guys roll a history check.
I don't know why.
I get to re-roll that because I'm a halfling.
You recognize the lady that's sitting there giving orders is the it's Lady Laurel Silverhand.
Laurel Silverhand.
Laeral. She is in charge here.
Does she look militaristic, or is it just like she's a nobility?
Sorry?
Does she look like a captain of the guard, or is she like one of the nobles?
She looks like she is nobility. She is in charge of the city. She is their speaker.
Okay.
Just Laura, do you know why the giants are here? I asked her loudly.
She just kind of looks at you and says, no, and goes back to talking to them again.
People in this town are so helpful.
Well, they seem more concerned about the castle than they are about answering your questions.
Is there anyone coming down the staircase?
No, the staircase has not yet reached the ground.
Okay.
It's
I'll just
getting
wait
quite
until it
close,
reaches
though.
the ground.
After another about 5 minutes, and you have these people talking, the staircase finally reaches the ground. It's a spiraling staircase.
Maybe Dings should send out the message to the others and tell them what's happening.
I don't want to waste it yet. Sorry, if anyone comes down, then I'll send it.
Okay.
I should mention that as this happens, 4 adult cloud giants start coming down the stairs, along with 3 younger cloud giants and 8 stone giants that appear to be guards. They're coming down in a formation where 4 of the stone giants are at the front, all 7 of the cloud giants are in the middle, and then 4 cloud giants are at the back. Or 4 stone giants are at the back. Flying above them, just slightly, are also 4 griffins. And they start.
Okay, I'm gonna send a message to Tarn. It says Cloud Staircase, 15 giants. Might want to come back.
Okay.
Okay.
You can respond, by the way.
He did. He said okay.
Okay, what?
Okay.
Yeah, Tarn just says okay. Next to Zane.
Alright.
So what did we encounter up to that point? Was we even able to get
You guys
to
got
the gate?
outside the gate. You guys were searching around, but you do not find anything or anybody at this point.
How long did it take us?
Well, it would taken them, what would I say, to get back to that town? 6 hours. So we'll say you guys were searching around for about 6 hours. You have no sight of anybody.
Alrighty, we'll just head back to where they are then.
I feel like we should probably cut it off here, because I'm gonna have to go real soon.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, unless you guys wanted to keep playing. Then I'll have to duck out early.
It's up to you guys. I'm good cutting here because this is where our session will get long. That's what I was saying. I was willing to stay late because of what we're about to get to.
Yeah, it'd probably be best if everybody was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can stop. It's fine.
Alright, that works for me, guys.
Cool.
One sec.
Alright.
Stuff down. Okay, I have a note of where we're stopping. That's perfect. You guys done did good.
That got interesting.
Yeah.
That guy was a dick.
Who was?
That noble guy.
The guy.
Okay, so looks like we're gonna be stopping here. There was a just a little test of the Dungeons and Dragons campaign that I'm currently in. The guys wanted to test out streaming it, so we may be doing more of this. We usually play twice a week on Sundays and Wednesdays. I don't think we're gonna be playing this Wednesday because the DM's going to be out of town. So, yeah, look forward to more of this. Hopefully in the future, after they watch the VOD, see if they like it, get some feedback from them, see if there's ways that we can make it more in-depth. And, yeah, so take care, everyone, and thanks for watching.
Have a great day, and we hope to see you again soon. Well, I do at least. I hope my third does too.